Hello, ConAgrants. I'm John Harris, and welcome to another exciting edition of In the Kitchen. Today, we are joined by my friend and colleague, our Associate Development Chef in R&D, the great Kendra Liska. Welcome to In the Kitchen, Kendra.
Thanks for having me, John.
You got it, Chef. Well, so we're in the middle of sports season. World Series is happening. Football is happening. Unfortunately, not for the Bears. Basketball is happening. Hockey's happening. The WWE has Survivor Series happening.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things going on right now, and it seems like the right time, the exact right time to party. Am I right?
Exactly, John. And
So-
we're going to host that party.
Oh, fantastic. So before you put me to work, Kendra, tell us about what you're working on in R&D at this very moment.
So that same energy that sports brings to the table, that energy is in Building 6 in Omaha right now. The start of FY26 innovation, right?
Yes.
So us culinary team, we're collaborating with Demand Science, working with the product developers, really letting, and of course just cooking and really letting those products and samples come to life
Yes.
so we can talk and we can make that next innovation year one of the greatest.
Oh, I can't wait. That is fantastic. Well, and of course, you're right. Building 6 is always electric,
Yes.
but it's
Yeah.
even more electric this time of year.
Of course.
All right. Well, we already said that was fantastic. So now, tell me right now, what are the sports-themed party recipes we're going to go through today?
Absolutely. So I strategized our menu, really like how we're having our friends come in for that
Okay.
stadium style experience.
Yeah.
So I kicked it off with a snack. Of course, ConAgra loves our snacks. Just our lovely kind of tiered moment to provide variety, but also just like have that savory moment.
Love it.
So
Love it.
right off the gate here, Ready, Set, Eat website with our Glutinos pretzels. That savory, indulgent Chex Mix style. So we have Worcestershire butter, celery salt, just coating these. Crowd favorite, of course, a ranch with Cheez-Its and a little bit of cashews and oyster crackers. And then for people who have a little bit more of a sweet tooth,
Yes.
a brown sugar butter, and we added the cranberries and pipettes for a little seasonal twist.
That's great. Now, could you use, if you wanted to, different kinds of nuts or cereal in this?
Oh, of course. Just go down your favorite cereal aisle. I mean, leaning into the sweet, you could use a Golden Graham, a different cereal, or even just our David seeds in any of these guys to, again, provide a little more of a texture difference to highlight those flavors.
This type of snack goes like hotcakes.
Oh, gosh, yes.
At any event, any party I'm ever at.
Mhm.
People love the taste of these savory sweets.
And it's so nice to have something right away.
Yeah.
When people walk in,
You're
they
right.
can pop in, have that sense of community, and it's just like, here's my snack, now I'm going to go watch the game.
I love it.
Yep.
All right, moving right along. So that's the pretzel party mix for those of you playing at home.
Mhm.
Now we're going to something called the halftime hunger hot dogs. Tell us all about what that is.
So Halftime Hunger Hot Dogs is inspired from the buffalo coleslaw stuffed Hebrew national hot dog.
Okay.
So it's really two parts there, the coleslaw and the hot dog. We're going to start the cooking, kicking off the cooking.
Kicking off the cooking, say that
mhm.
10 times fast.
Kicking off the cook, I'm not going to do it.
No, okay. That's all right.
All right, so the first step, coleslaw, it's super simple,
Yes.
but I'm going to give you a chef's tip to make it super creamy and indulgent like you would at a restaurant.
Okay. All right.
So we
Thank you.
see the little prep method here. We have our coleslaw in a cheesecloth. I salted this about an hour ago, just a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
That salt allows the moisture to be drawn out. So we get rid of the water that
Yeah.
could potentially make our coleslaw watery.
God,
Right.
I do not like watery coleslaw.
No, neither do I.
Don't like it.
So our step here, we're going to take our cheesecloth,
Yes.
just kind of wrap it up like a little pouch.
It's like a little stork in a bag.
Okay.
There it is. Okay.
And then with as much force as possible, our faces might turn red, but we want to squeeze as much water out on
Right.
3. Ready?
Well, this is no longer a baby at this point,
No.
of course, folks.
1,
Here we go.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
come on. My gosh, there's a lot of
There's a
liquid here.
lot of liquid here.
Oh my God.
But this would have been in our coleslaw.
And we don't like liquefied coleslaw.
No,
Am I right, Chef Kendra?
right?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I just got a good workout.
All right, good.
Okay.
So empty this out into our bowl on the side. And it may look like, oh no, all the volume's gone, but the
No.
texture and the flavor is even more focused when you go into making the coleslaw.
I love that. Now, what do we do with the cheesecloth? Put it in?
Put it right in here.
Oh, put it in.
Mhm, I'll sneak this out of the way. And then towel there for you to dry your
Thank
hands
you
off,
so much.
clean up.
Awesome.
And then your next step,
Yes.
when you're ready, pour all of this into there and give her a stir.
I think I can do it. Everybody loves when I stir. I get a lot of comments about how poorly I stir on these segments, but I've been practicing my stirring. So tell me, Chef, is this better?
Yes. Follow your heart.
I am following my heart. And the heart wants what the heart wants, and the heart wants right now this coleslaw.
How does it look?
It looks and smells fantastic.
So really the goal of this coleslaw, I got a little celery in there because like buffalo celery.
Of course, yes. It smells so good.
Texture. So the purpose of this coleslaw is to almost act as our condiment. So instead of having ketchup, mustard, pickles all over the place,
Yep.
let's just have a coleslaw to
Very
one
easy.
note.
It's kind of like a one-stop shop.
Exactly. Okay.
Got it.
Chefs taste everything
Yes.
as
all
they
right,
go.
Let's do it.
So
Here we go. All right. I have to take a small bite because usually I take two big bites.
this was going, okay, imagine it on top of a hot dog.
Come on.
Isn't that fun?
That is awesome.
Okay, perfect. So,
Oh my God. I would just eat that alone.
mhm.
Oh, that's great.
How do you feel about the salt level?
I love it.
Flavor?
It-
Yep.
It's so flavorful. It is. I love it. I
Good.
love the dressing. And I like that there's a kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to put this aside. She'll come back a little later,
All right.
and I'll take your fork, my
I'll
friend.
take my fork.
I'm going to
Take my fork, please.
keep it on together. And now the next step,
Yeah. Oh,
dogs.
now how far in advance of a party do we need to make these or prepare these?
Yeah, so we've really got, of course, only 4 here to demonstrate, but if we were helping host a party of 20 people,
Yeah.
do this a day ahead of time.
Got it.
So
Make it easy.
Make it easy. So these hot dogs were grilled yesterday, and they're just still had that charred flavor on them, and visually, like you would get them at the stadium.
Yeah.
But make it easier on yourself. Do it all the day before, so your kitchen's not hot. When people are coming in and you're not running around, you're just have it right here at your
You're
fingertips.
right. You're ready. And they were able to enjoy the game, enjoy your guests.
Exactly.
I love that.
Okay, so now there's a knife there on your lap.
There is. I see it.
So our goal here is we're going to take our hot dog
Of course.
and we're just going to slice it right down the middle.
All right.
Perfect.
There we go.
And then we're just going to open up and tuck her in the little bun.
Oh, I like this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right. There's a
So the
tuck it in the little bun.
So the purpose of this is to allow a space to really sell our stuffed concept.
Yep.
It's to allow a space for our coleslaw to sit right nice and in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So this idea is really coming to life. I'll have you do one more.
Of course I will.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You know it. Boy, with pleasure. Now, you're not cutting them all the way through, right?
No.
All right, okay.
But do you know what? That works perfectly fine too.
Okay. Because I have just cut this. This is wonderful.
All right.
It really makes me feel like I'm doing something
Good.
culinary and chef-like. That's me.
So we've got our hot dogs already.
Yes?
Now imagine if there was like 10 more of these.
Yes.
It's super simple. We just have to take a piece of tin foil,
Yes.
tuck them in, and put them in an oven for like 10 minutes till they heat up.
That's it.
That's it.
Now, have we pre-cooked them at all? We pre-cooked them.
We pre-cooked them on the grill, so we got that all taken care
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
But now the buns are getting toasted, but also kind of having that steam bun aesthetic, like you unwrap it at a baseball game. Just super fun and easy because you can do them all at once.
I love that.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right, so TV magic here. These ones go in the oven.
All right.
Thank you,
And
Chef.
look at that.
And look at this.
Look at this. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
So
they're
nice and
warm.
toasty. You get like the nice little kind of almost steamed bun aesthetic.
Oh, I love it.
But we're gonna finish
Smells so
off our
good.
story. I'm
All
gonna sneak this here,
This is my favorite story.
and I'll pop your. Do you want to pop the lid off of that
I'll
one?
pop the lid off of here, and I'll pop the lid off of here.
Perfect.
I see we've got some popcorn.
Actually, pop sorghum, which we'll get to a little
Pop
bit
sorghum.
later. Pop sorghum.
I used to know him back in the day, Pop Sorghum. Very nice man.
So to finish off our halftime hunger hot
Yes.
dogs, we're gonna take our coleslaw, which is acting like our condiment,
Yes, yes.
and then we're just a little goes a long way with this, and we're just going to add it right in.
Oh my goodness. This is fun. It really does smell amazing.
Good.
Oh,
And I'm a sucker for like hot and cold
yes.
items. So having the contrast of the warm hot dog, that
Yep.
works great. So I'll help you with this one.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
That one too. I'm a little behind on
oh, you're okay.
my coleslawing. Do you call it coleslawing if you're coleslawing something?
That is a new verb, but it's an ing, so I think the Webster's Dictionary would be okay with it.
I think I just made that up. Coleslawing.
Mhm.
New technical term among my culinary friends. So
On it up.
Tim right now is smiling on the side right now saying, I'm going to steal that. All
Okay.
right.
Now the finesse of it all that we love to do as culinary.
Yes.
So I'm gonna sprinkle some celery because there's a little bit in there. We like the green, and you'll follow with the pop sorghum.
Pop sorghum.
So similar to corn, but just a lot smaller. That you can take a bite of the sorghum by itself if you want. But just a little bit more molasses, a little bit more husky at the very end.
I feel like a bunny.
There you go. Little baby popcorn food.
Right.
Yeah, see, isn't that fun to see popcorn in a different, or popcorn like something in a different aesthetic,
Yeah,
rather than just in a bucket?
I would never even think to put popcorn or pop sorghum on a hot dog.
There it is. Cool. Isn't that fun?
That is so much fun. Now, what other culinary inspired twist do you think we could do with a hot dog?
Oh, gosh, it's just like a burger, such a blank canvas.
Yeah.
You could do a barbecue direction and put like crispy onions on top.
Oh, yes.
There's one stadium style hot dog that's very reminiscent for myself.
Yeah.
And it is, it's called a super dog. So it has potato chips, pineapple, garlic aioli, and like super smothered in Monterey Jack cheese.
So the 4 major food groups.
4 major
All right,
flavors.
oh, wow.
Exactly.
That sounds amazing. Are we going to try this?
I'll cut this one in half here. Kind of be a big bite.
See how smart you are. See, I'm always, it's one bite and it's gone. All right, here we go.
Plates are behind you if you need to.
Boy, that is good. That's fun to eat too because there's a lot of textures going on. And you get a chance to bite the pop sorghum that kind of explodes in your mouth. Very nice.
And the bun has something to it also.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're putting the hot dog in a blank bun. It's like there's a little bit more toasty aesthetic and thought for that for your guests. Okay.
This may be one of my favorite hot dogs I've ever had in my life. And I'm not kidding.
Oh, please.
So thank you.
You're welcome. And we just did 4. So that little assembly line that we were doing, imagine doing that for 4 more, and we just fed a group of 8.
You have just made it so that I can act. Even it's so easy, even I can do it.
Exactly.
So if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I'm going to show off to my family and friends next party we have, and we're celebrating a ball game.
Perfect. And your coleslaw technique.
Absolutely, because my coleslaw technique, which we call coleslawing, is really breakthrough and groundbreaking, as only ConAgra can do. Well, now this is something. You know, you're playing the game. It's tied. You're in the 4th quarter. What's better to make? What's better to enjoy? 4th quarter nervous nachos.
Everyone gets the nervous munchies, right?
Yes. Now,
So
tell us what these are. These are clearly nachos.
so this is the base layer of those nachos. I'm going to pull up my lovely mise en place.
Oh, wow.
Everything in its place. And it's okay to go overboard in organization, again, when you have a lot of people
Yes.
at your home. So I've kind of started us out with smearing. That is another technical culinary term.
Smear. Yes.
Smearing our Frontera chips with our Rosarita beans.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to have you finish.
Of course.
Yep.
I'd be honored to.
So just give it a nice little smudge. And I will start sprinkling our chicken. And again, easy layers, something that's crowd friendly, but again, a lot of it to help soothe your crowd.
Yeah, this is, and I would imagine these, every party I go to, anything with nacho chips goes very quickly and Rosarita. So my guess is this goes very fast.
But I'd like to argue that these could be better than the stadium because every chip has something on it.
Agree. I agree with you.
Cool.
Because the stadium, you get like 2 chips with something on it. But
Yep.
restaurants too. And then the rest, there's nothing on them. They're dry chips. Still delicious nonetheless, but
Of course.
we like a little something on the chips. Am I right? All right.
Okay.
Okay, put this here.
Follow your heart again. Sprinkle the cheese as you'd like.
Yes, here's my technique. I like that I have to move my head back and forth while I do this.
I feel like cheese could have its own like theme song when
Yeah,
you sprinkle it.
It could. Now tell me, Am I done?
Do you think? Do you want more cheese or do you feel comfortable?
What do you think? I'm going to ask you. What do you think?
I like cheese.
I love
Just
cheese.
for your cheese
Oh.
roll. And then you're great.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
the color of it when it happens, I think it's just great when it melts down.
I love it. It's very pretty.
Yes.
I will say that.
Okay.
Not pretty enough to eat, though. I will say. I would say it's pretty enough to eat, but you don't want to. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say it's so pretty you may not want to eat it, but you have to because it's so delicious. There.
And we're going to even make it better. So
Let's do it.
Then we're going to do our movie magic.
Can we really make it better? You
Mhm.
already have the 4 food groups. Anyway, all right.
Melted
gosh.
cheese.
Look at this. This is amazing. Now, you put melted cheese on this. Now, any specific kind of cheese? What do you typically do?
Monterey Jack and cheddar are
Yeah.
always crowd favorites. Super simple, but still has a little
Yes.
kind of edginess to it. But when you're also at a party, there's always a crock pot of dip hanging out.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
So we're taking our queso here. Like we need more indulgence.
So good, too. Oh.
So we're going to sneak on around here.
Oh, fantastic.
There's cheese.
Oh my gosh. Now, if you wanted to make these nachos spicier, would you put jalapenos? How would we make them spicy?
Yes, there's a lot of ways you could do it. You could make this cheese, of course, spicy, or adding a little bit of cayenne, or just finding those pickled jalapenos to put right on top for somebody's bite.
Love those.
Mhm.
Love those.
Okay.
What other proteins do you think we could use here also? Like, I know chicken. I love chicken.
Yeah.
A lot of folks might want beef. A lot of folks might want pork.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Well, you could always bulk this up with sauteed like fajita veggies if you kind of want to stay in your vegetarian route.
Yep.
We've got the beans presented, but add that contrast of texture with adding a black bean on top of the refried bean. There's always even a crumble could be really easy, like the ultimate crumbles from the Ardeen. It'd be a lovely kind of texture color play.
Great idea.
But yeah, it's just really fun. Blank canvas again, just like the hot dogs and just like our party mix to really please your crowds.
You want to try them?
No,
No?
John,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were. Oh my goodness.
the
Okay.
pretty stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm so
You're
eager. I'm so eager to eat.
That's always
It's been 13 seconds since I've eaten, so I have to eat again. All
that's always the chef's worst thing. Like we want the final touches
Of
because
course.
our guests deserve those.
They
little
do. They
moments.
deserve the best.
Okay, I instill trust in you with the sour cream. Now I'm going to teach you the right technique.
Please.
Okay, so we're going to approach the bottle with our wrist upside down,
Oh.
and then we're just going to turn it. And so instead of going at it like a, we'll go, yep,
You want me to do this?
yep. And now there, isn't that much more comfortable? High, really high.
So much. Oh, hi.
Zigzag, zigzag, zigzags.
I'm
Yeah.
like Picasso in the kitchen. Let's
Perfect.
do this. All right. I do like a good sour cream. All right, here we go.
Lovely technique.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'll finish tomatoes, so you do the green onions.
All right, here we go. Green Onions, great song by Booker T and the MGs. Shazam it or Spotify it, folks. All right. The fourth quarter nervous nachos.
Nachos.
I love them.
And you can see the time I'm not a sports person. I love hosting, so I could care less about the game.
Yeah.
So I pay more attention to the time on the clock when I need to get my food ready
See that?
rather than.
See that's well. Listen, that's why you're an amazing chef.
All right.
Oh my gosh, this
Okay.
looks so good. All right.
Now I think
Now,
we're ready.
all right, here we go. I want to just take a chip.
Mm-hmm. Let's have tongs too. I don't know
sorry.
if that was helpful. I don't know.
You
There
want
was
these songs? I could.
no. Let's just get
It's
messy
too late
right
now. I've
into
already
it.
eaten. All right, let's do this.
All right.
To you.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Kendra Liska, thank you so much. To remind everyone, the fourth quarter nervous nachos, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing.
Yep.
I like to make sure that I give you a truthful assessment.
But now the game's over, and again, who cares about the Go Sports bell or the score of the game or who won? We just made a lot of people happy.
They'll always remember your nachos. See, it doesn't even matter who wins or loses. You're all a winner when you have the pretzel party mix, when you have the halftime hunger hot dogs, and of course, the fourth quarter nervous nachos. There will be. I'm gonna have one more of these.
Please.
They're so darn good.
We need more napkins.
So, bring more napkins. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, Chef Kendra Liska. Will you come back anytime?
Absolutely, John.
We would love to have you anytime, and always be in the kitchen. It's a pleasure to be in your kitchen today. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
You got it.
Take care.
So with that said, she's Chef Kendra Liska. I'm John Harris. You have been in the kitchen, and thanks for joining us. You always have a seat here in the kitchen, and we'll see you soon.